Dreame is releasing an updated robot that has received improvements in literally every detail and significantly outperforms the previous model. So, in this video we'll take a look at the updates and improvements that the brand new Dreame Bor L20 Ultra model has received. Let's get started! So, the initial experience is just an unreal package that includes literally everything you might need for using the robot for at least the next 6 months, or maybe even longer. Here's the package, and now let's move on to the improvements of this specific model. Here, the suction power has been increased to 7,000 pascals. The L10S Ultra has 5,300 pascals. The new model has added a moving washing disc. That is, this disc can wash the floor close to the wall. The L10S Ultra doesn't have this. I didn't like the fact that there was a certain small protrusion in the top 10. In short, the L20 kind of extends its leg to the side near the wall, you know? To clean the floor more thoroughly, the L20 Ultra has a higher mop lift over carpets up to 10.5 mm. In the L10S Ultra, it's up to 7 mm. Another really cool thing, it is the 20-inch that can automatically remove its cleaning nozzles. So you could do this manually with the previous model, but the new model can, so to speak, take off its shoes without the owner's intervention. And that's really convenient, because it complements the idea of cleaning without human intervention. And that's really convenient, because it complements the idea of cleaning without human intervention. By the way, this feature is used for effective cleaning on carpets. If the robot encounters it, it will return to the base and automatically remove the washing attachments. Well, the robot behaves really intelligently to clean properly on the carpet. Attention! This option is accessed separately in the app. By default, the robot will lift the discs when on a carpet. The L20 Ultra also cleans its attachments well. The manufacturer says you can even touch them with a clean cloth after the automatic washing, because the washing is done using heated water at a temperature of 58 degrees Celsius. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this, and I can't really check if the water is actually warm, but it's a cool, proper approach. And as you can see, at least for now, the cloth is really clean. Even this kind of sticky dirt can be cleaned by this robot. The discs will wipe everything clean. It might not happen on the first try, but the robot will get it done. The manufacturer also says that the motor somehow closes to ensure that the stain is wiped off the floor specifically with the washing attachments. Again, it's really hard to check how exactly this works, but as you can see, the stain from the lunchtime jam on the floor is gone. And it really works. Also, in dirty areas, the rotation and pressure of the washing attachments supposedly change. In general, this robot can automatically recognize up to 55 different objects. In the L10S Ultra, it accurately recognized my shoes and wires. I won't even say anything else. The L20 Ultra is definitely very careful when it comes to unexpected obstacles. It avoids them from a distance. This is probably because in the 20, both the light system and structural 3D scanning, along with artificial intelligence through the camera, work together for the robot's recognition and movement in space. As you can see, even the robot's radar has become a bit taller. Fast charging has appeared specifically in the L20 Ultra. Here we have a 30% acceleration of the process. The battery here is 6400 mAh. The L10S Ultra doesn't have fast charging, and the battery there is 5200 mAh. Next, the bag replacement is once every up to 75 days. In the L10S Ultra, it's up to 60 days. This is a small but nice improvement. The new model has a bigger dust bag, and the enlarged dust bag in the L10S Ultra is 3.2 liters, while in the L10S it's 3 liters. We also have improved dust suction from the robot to the base. Air is additionally supplied from the robot. Next, the L20 Ultra also features an increased autonomous cleaning area, up to 300 square meters compared to 200 square meters in the previous flagship model. Not least due to the larger tanks for clean and dirty water. 4.5L and 4L, L10S 2.5L and 2.4L. L10 has a 2.5L clean and 2.4L dirty water tank excluding the auto refill kit. More on that later. But please note, this is without the automatic water addition kit. We'll talk about it a bit later. The only somewhat negative aspect of the design that I can currently notice is that the base of the robot has increased in height, and the robot itself is a bit taller as well. A phenomenally simple and logical solution for improved navigation of the robot in space. This is the addition of LED lights. Lights were needed for navigation in the L10. L20 now has built-in lights. This is so that it can better navigate in space, because most of the navigation there is done through visual definition of space, through the camera and artificial intelligence. And here in the L20 the lights are right on board, so it helps itself navigate even under furniture. Not only will the LiDAR scan everything around, but the camera will also be able to see some slippers and other things well. That is, it is easier for artificial intelligence to navigate. Also, let's not forget that this is a robot with a camera, a speaker, and network connectivity, and it can also be used as a security device just like the previous model. You can essentially patrol the premises with it, you can even send it voice messages, and of course you can also record video using the robot. And by the way, the security features of the robot have been tested and certified by a German expert organization with 150 years of experience. You can essentially patrol the premises with it, you can even send it voice messages, and of course you can also record video using the robot. And by the way, the security features of the robot have been tested and certified by a German expert organization with 150 years of experience. You can control the robot through the Dreame Home app for iOS and Android. An automatic map of the home will be built, and it can be adjusted as needed. The robot is controlled through the app, where you can adjust literally every cleaning parameter, such as power, the number of repetitions, and the frequency of rinsing the cleaning attachments. You can also set up a schedule for automatic cleaning. You can even build a 3D map of the space. The robot will do most of it on its own, and you just need to edit it. Well, then you can monitor the robot's surroundings in real time and from your smartphone using the app. However, in my opinion, the robot's camera is an even cooler solution for the same task. And of course, you can control the robot through voice assistants like Google or Apple Siri. Start cleaning with the robot. And finally, I've saved the sweet part for last. The 20 model now has compatibility with a kit for connecting to the water supply for automatic water filling and draining. This kit is not available in all sales regions. This is roughly what it looks like. With this kit, the robot becomes completely autonomous in adding clean water and disposing of dirty water. Perhaps such kits will also be available for sale by the time of filming, but they weren't accessible to buyers yet.